Morning guys, it's Sunday the 25th of November, so the decoration is starting today. So this is where the door used to be that was in the old dining room, which is now part of the kitchen, which is where the seating area is. So if you remember, this was plastered maybe just over a week ago by my dad, so he's coming to paint over that and do what he needs to do, and then we're starting on the living room. So the plans are for this room. So I'm selling my leather sofas, excuse the stitching from last night on there, so I'm working on Persephone, so she's coming along slowly because she's a big girl. So these are on Gumtree, and then the other one is sitting out in the conservatory out the way with the other one that was originally in the kitchen that actually belongs in there. So yeah, I've got them on at a reasonable price, so hopefully they'll sell. And then the plan is to start to decorate. So I do have the wallpaper for that wall, and I'm going to move. I've decided to keep the fireplace because I was debating on a previous upload whether or not I'd get rid of that, but that's going to move along with the mirror probably about a good 1.5 foot, maybe a little bit more across the wall, and then I'll find something to stand in that corner that isn't the birds, because I do have another place for those little guys, and then I'll bring them in here on a night. So it's like a silvery grey sort of wallpaper I've gone for, so the rest of the walls will get painted just a plain white. Obviously this display unit's gonna go as well because that won't match. And then yeah, a new carpet which I'm going to order, hello there's Daisy, in the week. So I'm going to go for a light grey carpet because I've got like a corner unit leather sofa to come along this wall and just skirt in front of that, so I don't want to over clutter it really. And then I'm probably going to go with like crushed velvet curtains. I'm going to obviously keep these because they haven't been up, well maybe just over a year they've been up, but I like those, so I might put them, or a pair of those, because obviously they're the same on the front window, in the bedroom that I decorate and go with some yellow accents. So it's just going to be grey with a coloured accent, which may be blush pink, it could be another colour, who knows, but it means I can swap it out and just sort of zhuzh it up from time to time. And obviously Daisy's, Daisy wants to play with the very, very heavy hippo that when she throws around does damage. It's one of those like indestructible toys, because Daisy is very, very heavy on her toys. Yes, she is. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my dad to arrive and start the process. So I'll check in with you later and just give you regular updates over the next week or so. So I'll catch you soon anyway. Take care. Bye. So the fire is off the wall. My dad's gone for some cable now because we need to extend from this point here across. We need another sort of 1.5 foot of cable to be able to move it. So yeah, so that's the front of the fire. The other part of it is leaning against the patio doors. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. So I'm going to end up with another couple of holes in the wall, I reckon, which my dad will plaster over before he papers. But yeah, so the destructive fun has started. Hello, it is now approaching Sunday evening, so I have a painted wall, so that's looking good. So my dad's going to come back in and do all the skirting boards tomorrow. So yeah, that's looking much better because obviously that door's gone. Sorry, it's got all the reflections off the lights on the wall there, so it's not patterned. But yeah, so a nice, clean, fresh looking wall. So I can start bringing everything out into the hallway eventually. So it's a pile of my dad's stuff. And sorry, it's really dark in here. My overhead lights keep blowing, so we haven't put them back on, but yeah, no, we got a lot done in here. So my dad's done all of the undercoating of the paint, so the windowsills have been done, the back of the door, the skirting boards, so everything's sort of dust sheeted and covered, so the TV's covered, the sofa in here, that's covered, so that's my wallpaper. You're probably not going to be able to see much of it, but it's like a grey with like a foiled pattern detail on it. So all of the holes are filled in on the wall. So that's going to be all whitewashed tomorrow. And then my dad has moved my fireplace. So the other part of it, as you know, is over there, but the fireplace and the mirror over by about a foot, just to move it away from the TV, so it gives that a little bit more space. But that's our progress. So tomorrow it will look entirely different, I've no doubt, and I'll say bye to these creamy magnolia walls that my house came with when I bought it 8 years ago. So it'll be nice to see it looking a bit different. So yeah, noisy birds. I'll catch you soon, guys. Take care. Bye. Morning, guys. It's Wednesday why does my hair always stick up there? It's Wednesday the 28th of November. So I'm just about to head to work. It's about 8:30 in the morning. So I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. You know when you just wake up and you can't get back to sleep. So I thought, right, I might as well do some admin. So I'm sat with my laptop at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock this morning. I got loads of work done. So then I got up, got sorted and ready for work. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an update in terms of where I am with the living room. So I'll take you through. It's pretty dark. We're about to have a storm blowing, so we're expecting Storm Diana at some point throughout the day. So it's been miserable like this for a couple of days where it's barely got to daylight. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick whiz round. So here is the progress so far. So it's quite echoey in here at the moment. Oh gosh, I need to move the birds' feeding dishes off the window, so that doesn't look very classy, does it? So all of the painting is done. So all of the gloss, my dad's done a great job with the gloss, so he always manages to get it looking like glass. It's amazing. So we've got nice gloss. The walls have been emulsioned white. Obviously ignore that one, that's the colour it was originally versus the white you can now see. So all of these 3 walls are now white. That unit has now gone off that back wall. I hope you can sort of tell what I'm showing you, because you're probably just seeing a whole screen full of white at the minute. But that's, yeah, so this is how it's looking. So I went to the carpet place yesterday, so I've got a new carpet. So it's a light grey carpet coming to be fitted on Friday. I have curtains to pick up, so I've chosen some curtains from Dunelm. So I'm having to, after work tonight, drive to a couple of different stores in my locality to pick them up, because I want like really long ones. I like the long ones. You saw from these yellow curtains that are just across here that I like them full length, either end of the room. So I've ordered those. They're like a silver. So I think they'll go really well with the overall style. So my dad is going to paper, I think, tomorrow. So that wall will be papered. As I said the other day, we've moved the fire and the mirror across. If you've noticed, the eagle eyes, get off! So Daisy's playing with the stones that are in the fire. I've told you, no, they're not for you. It's these little stones that sit in the fireplace for like the effect. So I've got a little pile here by the door, and Daisy keeps taking them because Daisy's in a little, get off! It's not a game. Honestly, I think we're having the terrible twos. She's not quite twos yet. I mean, do you get these with dogs? I think I did with Poppy, you know. I think I did, because between 2 and 3, I think she became a bit of a nightmare, did Poppy, and I think you're doing the same. Anyway, I was saying, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that the brown sofa's gone. So I put that on Gumtree on Saturday, and then Sunday evening I had a phone call from a lady who came to view it Sunday night, and then sent a van and a couple of guys round on Daisy, she's at the stones again, on Monday to come and pick it up. So it's gone. Yeah, so it's a bit bare in here. So you'll recognise this sofa, because that was in the kitchen for a wee while. So that normally lives in the conservatory. But yeah, I'll be bringing that in here for a little while, because I've not sat in here for a couple of nights now, because I've been in the kitchen while it's like this. So it'll look a little bit better come Friday. We'll be organised, the carpet will be down, then I can start to put the tree up and and things like that, and just generally get organised this weekend. So I think it'll be a bit of a manic one, but I will film some content of the tree going up anyway. I've said I'd do that. I've been asked by a few people to do that, but this is it for now. So I'm going to get out of the house quick, get to work, and yeah, I will show you all the progress as it happens. See you later, bye.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV.
This is the state of affairs right now in here. Really echoey. So we've taken the carpet up ready for the carpet fitters because it's Thursday, is it the 29th of November, and my carpet fitters are coming tomorrow to lay my pale grey carpet. So that will look a little bit different, and yeah, you can start to see, the wallpaper's amazing, mind. I absolutely love it. So the room looks massive without anything in it. It's just a shame we have to then fill it with furniture, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, we put the pendant lights back on. Obviously my dad's taken down my, fancy sort of fancy lights, so we just put those up for now. But yeah, so this is the progress on the wallpaper. So I'm absolutely loving it. It's really pretty. There's some amazing butterflies which I didn't see in the packet, but the detail and how these catch the light. I know my phone's getting in the way a little bit, but it's so super sparkly and blingy. So yeah, I mean, this is how it is. So tomorrow I'll be able to show you the carpet down. I got my curtains as I told you yesterday, so these are them. Again, these are silver. You can see here the tone change as I move out of the room, but that's in there. So they're from Dunelm, and I go for like the really big width, so I go for 90 drop and 90 wide. So I've got two sets of those. They're waiting to go up, so we'll be getting them up when the carpet fitters have been tomorrow. So yeah, it's all good fun and it's coming together really well. So my Christmas tree is going to go in that corner there. It normally lives there, and then tomorrow we'll be able to sort the blooming hallway out. It's driving me nuts. So my TV's now stood in here, so this poor hallway gets some hammer in terms of being dumped into. So my TV's standing here at the moment. Grandfather clock's there. We've got a couple of radiator covers because I want to make a little bit of a feature as you come through the door and cover that radiator and sort of line it up underneath the mirror. And then yeah, I've got all sorts of random bits of rubbish, bits of wallpaper and stuff lying around, so I really do need to get sorted and tidied. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. So I don't think there'll be much stitching tonight, unfortunately, but yeah, it's all good stuff, isn't it? It's all good stuff. So I will come back tomorrow and show you what everything looks like with the carpet in. So take care, guys. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hello, are you enjoying your new carpet? Are you having a good sniff? Do not wee on that. Just normally wee on it. Poppy used to christen all new carpet. So Poppy was, if you don't know, my old, King Charles Cavalier before Daisy, and yeah, every new carpet that anybody ever got, Poppy would go into the middle of the room and just poo on it and sort of christen it. But yeah, the carpet's down, so obviously it's got all the bits on still, so I need to hoover that. So yeah, really pleased with it. I think it goes well. It certainly adds something different than the cream did to the room. When we were taking the carpet up last night, when you think, oh God, actually it's not that bad, the cream one, but yeah, no, this really sets it off a treat. So I will be getting this all organised for the rest of, I've got some more work to do, but then sort of this evening I'll be getting it all organised, getting the furniture back in. So the plan is to move, you can see it's got everything piled on it in there, this white sofa out of the conservatory and in here just so I can use the room. And I'm waiting for my new sofa to come. I think it's probably about the 12th. Hang on, I'll turn the camera around and I'll chat to you properly. Hello, that's better, isn't it? So the new sofa's due, we think, about the 12th of December, so maybe a couple of weeks or so, and that should be in. So in the meantime, the white one will do. And everything else is as is. I'm going to get a coffee table for the middle of the room and see how that goes. And yeah, probably won't do that till after Christmas now, though. I'll leave it. I'm not going to buy soft furniture. Well, I've got the curtains, but other than that, I'm not going to be buying ornaments or anything until the new year, because there's no point, because the Christmas stuff's going to go up, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Daisy's running around picking up chunks of offcuts of carpet. So yeah, I'm going to get my Hoover out in a moment and yeah, clear some of this debris. So I'll catch you later, guys. Take care. Bye. Bye.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food.
Morning! It's Saturday the 1st of December. Happy December, guys! So we managed to start to get things a little bit more sorted last night. So we got the TV in to its usual spot, which is where it'll be. We got the fire on. Onto the wall and all cleaned up nicely, and then we brought this my faithful white sofa. So I'll put that in the corner for now, but I think I'm going to move it flat against that wall, that back wall there, just because it takes up too much room on the corner there. And then I've brought my stand in for my lamp, and then other than that's it. It's still looking pretty threadbare, so I've got all in here to sort. So I want to get the curtains up, you know, get everything sort of washed, and these are noisy, and obviously having no curtains is making it even more echoey, so when I get my curtains up it'll start to like dampen the sound. And then we did start moving the stuff out of this, so ignore the state of the hallway because it's just dumped full of stuff. So I managed to get my unit out of the room, sort of in there. So we got the unit in, and then the clock in its place. I do want that clock moving over a bit. It's too far that way, but I'll probably be able to give that a bit of a slide across later. And then obviously there's a load of stuff dumped on it there, radiator covers. So I'm going to put one on that wall there and then one upstairs on the landing, just so I can, you know, put a couple of, you know, like a diffuser or something like that on it. Curtains are there. It's just stockpiled. I'll show you in here as well. I mean, this is a tip as well, so you know it won't look like this by the time the weekend's out, hopefully. So my piano is now on the back wall where that sort of unit was standing that I've moved out. And then come in, I do have all the Christmas decorations in here, so it does look a little bit wild, but there is my drafting table. So you can see no progress at all on the diamond painting because I haven't been able to get anywhere near it. So I'm so keen to get back to that. I do need to, I'm going to put a bit of tape on there because that's still really sticky, but I'm going to just tape that up in a minute because there is a bit of dust in, well, not a lot of dust, but some dust. So I just want to sort of spruce this up a little bit in here as well, because the birds are gonna come in here. And then I want to put the Daisy walking through the polystyrene on the carpet came wrapped in. Hello, you. Hello, are you going to be a torment today? And then I'm going to put Daisy's cage in here, so she can be with the birds during the day. I am, because this is a lovely warm room. It's so nice, and it gets some nice sunshine in the summer as well, doesn't it? So that is, oh Daisy. So that's what I'm going to be doing all day, is basically cleaning and getting organised. So I'll catch you later.
Shut the lights, go infrared. get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend